Guinea pig!
Hi, I'm Allie and welcome to my kitchen. And today I'm making some homemade macaroni and cheese. Now, in my stirrer here I have about 2.5 quarts of water boiling, and it's already pretty much up to a rolling boil now. I have 2.5 cups of, 2.25 cups of elbow macaroni. And I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. Now I have already salted the water. I've got about maybe a teaspoon and a half of salt, because I know that this is the only time I'm going to be able to season this pasta. Now, I've got this in here and I'm going to stir it real good. And this will have to cook between 10 and 12 minutes. And it should be done by 12 minutes. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cook for about 10 minutes. And then I'll come back and show you what it looks like at that point. If it's done, we'll get started on the cheese sauce for this macaroni and cheese. If it's not, we'll let the pasta cook just a little bit longer. So I'll see y'all in about 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back. It's been 10 minutes and that macaroni is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strain this, drain the water off, and then I'm going to get started on my cheese sauce. So give me just a minute to get this done and I'll be right back to do the cheese sauce. Okay, I'm back and I'm getting ready to do the cheese sauce. I've got my eye set on medium heat, and it's going to, if I could talk, it calls for 1/4 cup of butter, so it's half a stick. I'm going to let that melt down just a little bit. And to this, I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of flour to make a roux. And when I say roux, it's just the basis for any gravy or sauce that you make. If you want to make a cheese sauce, you have to start with the roux. If you want to make gravy, you have to start with the roux. So, I've got my butter in there melting. I'm going to add my flour. Stir that up just a little bit. Get that going. I don't want to burn that. Put that butter there in the middle, let it finish melting. And to this, I'm going to add just a little bit of salt and pepper seasoning. Excuse me, that pepper got to me. Okay. That butter's almost melted down. Got my roux in there. And I'm hoping y'all can see that very well.
I can see it over here.
Okay. Now, to make the cheese sauce, I've got 2.5 cups of whole milk. You can use whole milk, you can use 2% milk, you can use 1% milk, you can use evaporated milk, you can use skim milk, but I really don't know how creamy it would turn out. But I have used all the others, so I know you can use those. But what I'm doing is I'm actually letting this flour cook down, and I want to make sure it's done. And I'm kind of getting that little nutty aroma off of the flour, telling me that it's cooked like I want it. So now I'm going to add the 2.5 cups of milk. Now I will tell you, if you use evaporated milk, your cheese sauce will be really creamy. They're kind of on the thicker side, but it'll be really creamy. Whole milk, it'll be good and creamy. Won't be as thick as with the evaporated milk, but that's okay. What I love about this cheese sauce is that it can be used in macaroni and cheese, it can be used on nachos, it can be used as a dipping sauce with chips. You can add some hamburger meat or sausage or whatever you want to add to it, and use it as a cheese dip with chips and stuff. It's a really versatile dish. That clicking you're hearing is the oven. I've got my oven turned on because this goes in the oven when it's done.
I was just looking around, so it's kind of soggy to me.
Oh.
Could just be my dirty glasses.
Now, another good thing about this cheese sauce is you can use whatever kind of cheese you want to use in it. I have a blend of New York style white cheddar, extra sharp cheddar cheese, Colby Jack cheese, and the processed Velveeta style cheese, the store brand Velveeta. I've got the recipe calls for 2 cups of cheese. All my cheese mixed together in that little bowl. And I'm fixing to add it to my milk mixture here. And I've got about 13 ounces total of cheese in here. And that's by weight instead of by measuring out with a measuring cup, because I measured out with a measuring cup and I had right around 2 cups of shredded cheese, and to me that just wasn't enough cheese. You do what you got to do with the cheese. I'm one of these, more cheese the better. I was looking for my paper towel and it disappeared, oh well. There's my paper towel. There you go, thank you. I've got some of the cheese in there, melting it down. And I'll add this in batches. Stir it. Okay, I'm going to take a break for just a minute and I'll come back and finish adding the rest of this cheese. Okay, I'm back. I'm fixing to add some more of this cheese here to it. And there's that processed Velveeta style that I've got cut up. You can see the rest of it shredded. I'm going to go ahead and add some of that. There we go. If I can get all that cheese out of there. Pass that off to the happy guinea pig.
Pig making noise over here.
Oh yeah, he put my dirty dishes in the sink for me. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my 2-handed dishwasher right there.
Washy, washy.
Oh yeah. I mess them up, he cleans them up. Now I do on occasion wash a few dishes.
It's always fair. She cooks good grub, I clean it up.
And so, just in case y'all wondering, Happy Guinea Pig, he does more than choppy choppy, he does washy washy too. I got it made in the shade when it comes to that.
Yeah, but she got to put up with it too.
We getting there with this cheese sauce, it's melting. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break here. I'll come back when more of this cheese is melted down to show you what this sauce looks like. And we'll go from there. Okay, we're back. And the cheese is all melted. And I've been stirring this stuff pretty much constantly to make sure that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. And I'm hoping you can see the goodness of that right there. Now I'm going to cut this vent hood off right here. And I'm going to cut this off. Put my...
They'll see it when you pour it on the macaroni.
I tell you what. Here we go. Take that spatula right there. Get all that creamy goodness out of that pan. That is some nice looking creamy goodness right there.
It'll just get thicker as it starts to cool.
It will. But right now, after I get all this mixed up, we're going to put this in a baking dish and put it in the oven for a good 25 to 30 minutes at 350 degrees.
Oh, that's how that works.
Yeah, gonna let it get a nice little brown color on top. Now, if you want extra cheese on the top, you can put extra cheese on the top. I'm gonna bring that over to the island, guinea pig. Yeah, makes it easier. Don't have to carry it 1,500 feet. Well, all right, maybe 6 feet.
I'll give it 8.
All right, this is what this looks like in the pan right this moment. I'm going to give this to the happy guinea pig to put over in the sink. And next time you see me, I'll be over at the island getting ready to pour this in. Okay, we're here at the island and I'm getting ready to pour this into the casserole dish. And, oh, that's nice. Cheesy goodness. I'm going to be honest, y'all. Macaroni and cheese is probably one of my all-time favorite comfort foods. I like it better than mashed potatoes. But I don't eat it as often as I used to. I am a type 2 diabetic, and I try to control my diabetes with diet and exercise and taking different vitamins. Now, if you're a diabetic, you do what your doctor has told you to do. You know, that's whatever's best for you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not purporting to tell you how to treat your diabetes. I'm telling you how I've treated mine. And one of the things I've had to do is cut out a lot of the pasta and things like that, which is a detriment to me because I love this stuff. But you do what you got to do for your health. Well,
I'd never eat much of that stuff until I had hers.
Happy guinea pig is very picky when it comes to macaroni and cheese. He will eat mine, and he will eat our niece Maddie's.
She can do some magic with the boxed stuff.
Yeah, Maddie takes the boxed macaroni and cheese with the cheese packets, and she can do magical things with that.
You wouldn't know it was from a box.
But this right here, you can leave it like it is, put it in the oven and bake it for 25 to 30 minutes at 350 degrees. Or you can put extra cheese on the top. Or if you don't want extra cheese, you can do breadcrumbs. Mix some breadcrumbs with a little bit of melted butter and put on top and put it in the oven. You can add bacon to this. You can add broccoli to this. You know, if you want to make a meal out of it, you can add hamburger meat to it. It's entirely up to you. This is just my basic mac and cheese recipe. You can add what you want to it to make it just a one dish meal.
Your kitchen, your rules.
That's right. Your kitchen, your rules. My kitchen, my rules. But I'm going to put this in the oven right now and make sure this is set for at least 25 minutes. We'll check it at 25 minutes. And then after I get this put in, we'll take a quick break.
Showing almost 27 on that timer up there.
I've got 26:43. I'm going to drop it down one. I got 25:40. So we'll be back in a little over 25 minutes. Okay, we're back. It's been right around 25 minutes. And as you can see, the macaroni and cheese is done. Now this is what it looks like. Just plain macaroni and cheese and nothing on top. If you put extra cheese on top, it would just be that nice golden color right here. And if you put a breaded topping on it, well, it would be just as good, I guess. But you know me, I'm going to have to take a small bite of this just to see what it tastes like already, though I already know. I'm going to give the happy guinea pig a bite. Now this stuff right here is hot because it just come out of the oven. And that's why I'm only doing a small bite. We're going to let it cool just a little bit before we actually dig into it. There's the happy guinea pigs. And there's mine. It smells good too. Like I said, you can use any kind of cheese you want with this. I used what I had in my refrigerator. You can use pepper jack cheese. You can use regular cheddar cheese, American cheese. It's whatever you want. I bet it would be good with some Gruyere or blue cheese or something like that too.
Good.
Oh, wow. Like I said, folks, my all-time favorite comfort food. Love the stuff. I want to thank y'all for watching. If you would, please subscribe, like, leave a comment or question if you have one. Share the video if you'd like. And if you do subscribe, please click on that bell icon and click all, and you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Y'all have a great day. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Where's my phone?